They're just having an ancestor off here, by the way.
Well, he trumps me.
Because you think you're related to something special, don't
well,
you?
according to Who Do You Think You Are, which I did about 3 years ago, I am related to one of the Salem witches that was hung in America.
Crikey.
And also, I'm directly related, they're my great-grandparents times 8, to the first white couple to land on what is now Boston. They sailed across from England and they thought, oh, this is a good spot, we'll land here. And they landed, they gave birth to a baby, and they founded the shining city on the hill. But that's only the mid-1600s.
You can top that, can't you?
You go back to William the Conqueror.
Well, yeah, that's just a couple of witches, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
You want to get right involved, yeah.
Go on,
you've got William the Conqueror, Edward III...
Thomas Cromwell.
Oh, my goodness.
Elizabeth Seymour. I mean, it goes on and on. It's ridiculous, really.
Just fill us in. How did you come to this extraordinary knowledge? How did you find out?
Who do you think you are?
Yeah.
You know, they gave me a call. I said, yeah, let's do it. Didn't think they'd, find much out. A couple of villains back in the day, maybe.
Exactly, yeah.
And next thing I knew, I was in Westminster Abbey.
Wow.
And, yeah, it's incredible, really, if you think about it. And I've milked the life out of it, let's be true. That's not why I'm here.
No, it isn't. It's because you have your other connection to royalty. You're now one of our ambassadors for the Prince's Trust, aren't you? You and I are presenting the award.
Yes, and I'll be straight, Kate, when I got the email a couple of weeks ago, I did think I was presenting it with Charles, my old cousin. But,
I'm sorry to let you down.
It's going to be you, Kate, me and you, so...
He'll be hanging around, though,
well, I hope
Prince.
so,
He'll be there.
I'm going to cop for him if I see him, obviously, because, it's about time me and him had a meet, and I might put the lips on him.
Quite right.
Break all protocol, as cousins do, and just, give him a nice cuddle and a kiss.
Give him a good old snog.
What is this mentor thing? How does this work?
Well, let's have a look, because Good Morning Britain is sponsoring the Prince's Trust Mentor Award, isn't it? We've got some extraordinary finalists. Should we have a look at the finalists, first of all?
The Mentor of the Year award, we've narrowed it down to 4 incredible finalists. Julia is a volunteer mentor and, despite being in ill health, has been supporting young people in North Wales for the past 4 years.
I know that she really cares deeply, and it means so much to her to see them progress.
Karen is a secondary school teacher from North London who's been supporting more than 150 pupils for the past 15 years.
She's the person who sees the spark in a young person and then light fire and grow.
Michelle came through the Prince's Trust programme as a young person and now delivers its team programme in South London. She's been doing this for 20 years and has supported more than 700 young people.
I nominated Michelle because if I hadn't have met her, I wouldn't have been here today. I would have taken my own life.
28-year-old Rahul works for Gap and delivers in-house training programmes. He has mentored 102 young people over the last 3 years.
Every single day, Rahul goes above and beyond to support young people, and he's just such a role model.
Call 0330 12362 and add the number of your chosen mentor. Standard geographic charges may apply, so please check with your operator, and voting closes on Thursday the 21st of February at midday. For full T's and C's and privacy notice, visit itv.com.
They're all extraordinary, and mentors are so important, aren't they, Danny?
Incredible people. I had a mentor myself for a couple of years, and I realise how important it was now, because I know what it's like to have a sort of a mentor, someone looking out for you in your life, and when that's taken away from you, you realise the importance of it. And these people, listen, I think as human beings we should look after each other anyway, especially young people.
In what way was this person a mentor? In terms of your acting career? Or?
In somebody, in terms of, yes, it was to do with acting, but it was also somebody that believed in me as a human being, and I was a bit of a lost soul. And I think when you're young, you don't quite know where you're going in life, and especially if you come from a broken home, which I did, and, no sort of male role models in my life, really.
Was it a man or a woman?
It was a man.
I thought Harold Pinter.
It was Harold Pinter. That's what I'm talking about, yeah. He also went above and beyond for me. I think he saw something in me. Yeah. I don't even know if he consciously was trying to be a mentor to me, but he put his arm around me when I needed it, and he would tell me straight when I needed it as well. And I'm forever grateful for the 2.5 years I had of that man I really looked up to and I listened to.
And you now aren't you now performing in one of his plays?
Yeah, and it's great because I'm doing a play at the moment. I'm doing the Dumb Weight. I never thought I'd get to do his work again. I feel very connected to him again.
I bet you do. Yeah,
I bet you do.
Did you have a mentor in your life?
Yeah, several people along the way. I tell you somebody, a woman called Abby Donald, who in fact used to work here, but she gave me my first chance when I wanted to work in radio, and I went into a station now no longer exists called Fox FM, and I said, oh, I'd like to go out with a reporter, and there's nothing more annoying if you're a reporter than have some idiot tagging along when you're trying to go on with your job, and everyone just went like that, and she was the only one that said, yeah, all right, you can come with me.
Oh, bless
yeah, and it was great, and we worked together for a long time.
And she kept an eye out for you.
She kept an eye out for me, definitely, yeah, for a long time.
What about you, Rich? You had a mentor?
My mentor was when I was on the Brentwood Argus. That was my first newspaper when I was a cub reporter, and it was the editor, a guy called Brian Davis, who was an ex-Guardian journalist, but he left to run his own show on this weekly paper in Essex. And, yeah, he taught me, in that, I was there for 2.5 years, he taught me so much about news gathering, you know, the basic verities of journalism, you know, all from him. He was terrific.
And really sometimes they can do it in rather a brutal way, can't they?
Oh, he could be, yes, yeah.
It's sort of not easy love mentoring.
They have to tell you the price of fish, don't they? I mean, you know, you say Pinter told you like it was, and so did Brian, you know, he didn't hold back if I got it wrong.
No, I didn't, actually, and I'd never had that before. And... it's just important, I think, as human beings to look after each other anyway. And I think, especially at the moment, with the youth, are quite lost in this country, quite lost. They don't quite know what they're doing or what they're trying to achieve in life, no hope or whatever. And I think we need some people to give them a bit of guidance, and these people seem incredible.